If your wildest supercar dreams had a reality check, they'd look a lot like the Pagani Utopia. It's loud, ridiculously fast, and honestly, a bit intimidating to drive. This thing turns heads like no other. And let's be real, when's the last time you actually saw a Pagani on the road? Yeah, probably never. Pagani only drops a new model every decade, and even then, they're super rare. Pagani doesn't play by the same rules as Ferrari or Lamborghini. While they pump out thousands of high-end cars a year, Horacio Pagani keeps it exclusive. He's all about crafting the ultimate car for a very small, very lucky group of people. And it'll cost you too. We're talking $2.2 million for the Utopia. So, what makes it special? Let's dive in and find out. The Pagani Utopia is packed with some seriously cool tech, starting with its monocoque chassis made from carbon titanium HP62 G2 and Carbo Triax HP62, basically super tough materials. Add in the tubular subframes made of chromium molybdenum, and you've got a car that's 10.5% more rigid than the previous Pagani models, while weighing just 1,280 kilograms. Now, for reference, a Ferrari 296 GTB tips the scales at over 1,600 kilograms. With such a lightweight build, you might expect Pagani to go easy on the engine, right? Nope. They've gone all out with a 6.0-liter twin-turbo AMG V12 pumping out 852 bhp and 811 pound-foot of torque, all without any hybrid help. It's pure power. No all-wheel drive either. And while there's a 7-speed automated manual, they've also thrown in a 7-speed manual option, which is super rare for a car this insane. The Utopia is a visual stunner, like a curvier, more muscular Zonda. Honestly, it would take a minute for the design to sink in if we saw the pics, but seeing it in person, absolutely mind-blowing. The shape, the presence, the insane level of detail, it's all next level. Sure, the Zonda might still hold the crown for the prettiest Pagani, but the Utopia is right up there, no doubt about it. Pagani has also kept the exterior sleek and clean, avoiding any awkward aero bits that can mess with the car's beautiful lines. Cooling ducts are subtly built into the bonnet and front splitter, and the rear clamshell holds the active aero spoiler perfectly. Even the wheels are a work of art, with carbon turbine blades designed to cool the brakes and cut down on the turbulence underneath the car. And check this out, the Pirelli Pizzero Corsa tires, they've got the outline of the Utopia molded right into the sidewall. How cool is that? Alright, let's talk details, and trust me, the Utopia has plenty. For starters, check out the mirrors. They hang off the car like these delicate little snowdrops. Not just looking cool, but actually helping with high-speed aerodynamics. And those rear lights, they're giving off serious 1950s Ford Thunderbird vibes, just floating in the air extracts. The exhaust is a ceramic-coated titanium quad setup that weighs a mere 6 kilograms, and that's been a Pagani trademark from day one. Every design choice on this car goes back to Horacio Pagani's love for mixing art and science. He's all about blending the two, so there's no form follows function stuff here. As Horacio puts it, the car's shape exists because it needs to be that way for aerodynamics. Everything on the Utopia has a purpose, and there's nothing just for show. Step inside and the 1950s theme just keeps rolling. You won't find massive touchscreens here. Nope. You get a single digital display for the driver, and it's got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, of course, and the rest is a gorgeous collection of dials. Look closely, and you can even spot the watch-like gears inside the rev counter and speedometer. According to Horacio, his goal was to keep things simple and give drivers more control, something his loyal clients were all about. And fun fact, not a one of them wanted more electronics. Now, is the Utopia a retro supercar? Well, not exactly. Back in the 90s, a twin-turbo V12 like this would have been a handful. Blistered thumbs, ringing ears, the whole deal. But this Utopia? Way more refined and easygoing. So, what's the verdict? The Pagani Utopia is that perfect mix of old-school supercar thrills with just enough refinement to give it a touch of Grand Tourer vibes. But here's the thing, it's not trying to fit into any category. The Utopia stands out on its own, doing its own thing, and doing it in a way that no other car in 2024 can even come close to. Sure, owning one might be a dream for most of us, but what a dream to have, right? If you enjoyed this dive into the Utopia, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Let us know what you think about this wild ride, and stay tuned for more epic car content.